Hey everyone, I'm Darkwater and welcome back to Tasty Planet. So last time we went through the first half of the city and ate some people, cops, started eating Mounties and cop cars and regular cars and trees. So now let's see what the rest of the city has in store for us. Oh, houses. I was just starting to wonder when I was gonna start eating houses. Because that would be interesting. And well, it's a city. I mean, at some point they would have to have, buildings that you could eat. Sorry about that. So let's get people. That's a bigger building. Multi-story building. Oh, I guess these are multi-story houses too. But so I need 1.5 meters to start eating Mounties. Oh, what a day! What a lovely day. Witness me. And all that rot. I need that tree. Come here. Cars here, cars there. I'm starting to think of these red and yellow cars as mustard and ketchup. Since I'm eating them after all. A little more ketchup. What the white? Well, mayo, I guess. Cop cars. If you've ever seen mayo try to run away from you, I guess. Let's see. Can I get this tree? Can I get another tree? I thought there was one up there, but maybe I ate it. I think there... Oh, yeah, there are more trees down here. I cannot get that horse because he's within the trees that I cannot eat. Wow, my mass is getting really big. Think of, a million people can fit in here. Or, be in this city or whatever. It's easier to think smaller, like, a family of 4 can fit in here or whatever. Or they can be in a car, but like a million people, that's just enormous to try to think about. I don't know. I don't know how big... Well, obviously I'm going to be big enough to... get into the cosmos and such, but anyway, I have no idea what my point was. I'm just trying to eat cars here. So 17.7, come on. Get me up to 8. I'm getting there. Ate all the houses, so okay, come here. Come here. Just need 0.1%. Oh, there we go. Cool. People, cops, Mounties, yellow cars, red cars, white cars, trees, and I missed what that building was. I mean, I was gonna guess hospital, but I really have no idea what it was. I didn't really catch that. Oh, now I'm big enough to eat cars right away. Come here. Yes, yummy. Okay. Guess I have to eat cars in the beginning. There's nothing else I can eat at this point. Oh, it's those yellow cars are taxis. I didn't know that. Well, I guess you learn something new every time you eat something. Well, there's nothing else for me to eat, really. I have to eat the cars. Oh, now I can get trees. So it's like 7, I guess. 7 meters. Eat these trees. Slightly bigger trees. Oh, I can eat the cars now. Cool. This tree. Now I can eat that. Oh, yeah, I can eat the entire train now. Cool. That's cool. That'll really help. Eat an entire train. Oh, more trains. No, it's just a building. It's not a hospital. Okay. That's what I kind of thought it was, or imagined it was, I guess, but nope, just a building. Ooh, come here. There we go. Gotcha. I wish it was a little more like Katamari Damacy, though, where, like, every time you hit a milestone of when you could eat something a lot bigger than what you were, the world would, like, expand so you could actually see more of the world around you, where at first it would start you just seeing your immediate area kind of, and then every time you reach a certain milestone you could see more of the world to eat it, or you wouldn't actually eat it, you would gather it up in your ball, but you know what I mean. I think. Do I know what I mean? Only time will tell. The world may never know. I can eat cars. Set first again. I wonder if there's an in-game explanation why I keep shrinking a little bit more in the next level. Although it seems like everything shrinks a little bit every time, but maybe that's just me. Now we're getting into bigger buildings. Ooh, there's a tank. I can eat cop cars right away, but can I? Oh yeah, I can get the tanks. Okay, that's cool. Don't have to worry about them. So, I mean, yeah, that would be one thing that would improve this game, I think, is like you start small and you can move really quickly, but when you get bigger, you start moving pretty slowly. So it would be better if it was more like Katamari Damacy, where if you hit, say, 10 meters around, then the level itself would expand to sort of make you look smaller, but then you would be able to see more of the world and kind of move a little bit faster again. That's sort of what it is. And like crossing, a huge distance before would take a while, but then later on when you're big, it doesn't take that long. I mean, that would be an improvement on this, I think. I know the game's already made. It's not like you can give them suggestions or anything like that, but maybe that's what they do in the second game, Tasty Planet 2. I have no idea. I know that's what some people have been playing, is Tasty Planet 2 instead of the first game, but I could have gone right to that, but I wanted to start, from the beginning. I like starting from the beginning with games, like if there's, say, well, like God of War. There's, so many God of War games out now, but I would rather start with the first God of War and then go on from there and play the other ones, rather than just start at the, latest game that came out. Yeah, it would have the most improvements over the previous games, most likely. But I like seeing, how games kind of grow from the first, I would say, iteration to up to the current ones, and, see how things have changed over time. That's sort of what I want to try to do on this channel, in a way, is, if there's a game I really want to play, like, let's say, well, Tasty Planet, for example. I could have just gone to Tasty Planet 2 because I have that, but I'd rather start here with Tasty Planet 1 in the beginning and just see how it is and play through it, and then I can play Tasty Planet 2 after this, and then I can see, what they changed, what they took out or added, that kind of thing. And sort of in that way, you can kind of see certain ways of like game design, how people make decisions of what to change in the game, and if it really helps or hurts or, whatever. I mean, that kind of stuff is interesting to me, so that's why I kind of like going back to the original things, the original games in a series, and play those first rather than just jumping on to the, biggest, newest one that they have. I want to see what the old ones have, because I'm sure there's still value there in seeing what came before. I cannot go down there now. Apartment building, that's what it is, okay. So, eating entire apartments full of people. Not just apartments, but entire apartment buildings. I cannot talk. But yeah. You guys, I'd like to know what you guys think about that. Trying to go back to the original games in a series and then go from there. Or I don't know what you guys would think about that. Alright, well, that's the second part of the city. It was a lot easier than the first half of the city. Or maybe I'm just more used to it. Trying to do it. Anyway. Next time is going to be Sky. So I guess we'll see what happens next time. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being cool, and I'll see you next time.